belief in the belief of the Muslim.
Well,
Wicked and adulterous generation.
Devil does not exist in a Jewish.
you are a hypocrite. You are a child of hell, and
Well,
you are
I think-
also
Yeah,
a
hell
blind
does not
guide.
exist
You're a
either.
blind guide.
Oh, I have
This is what
glasses,
Jesus says about you, the Jews.
so I have 4 eyes, so I'm more equipped than you.
No, you're a wicked and adulterous generation, as Jesus said in the Bible. That's what you are. Wicked and
Jesus
adulterous
didn't
generation.
exist either, so go on.
Huh?
Jesus didn't exist either, so let's go on.
Oh,
Did you know that the Muslims, I actually blame the Muslims for all of these problems, because the Muslims are the ones who saved you. They saved you from the Christians around like
oh yeah.
the
I
8th,
remember.
9th century,
They
when we tried to exterminate you, and then they backed you up when Hitler wanted to destroy all of you.
Yeah, they came
Now
to us.
Yeah.
they started to think they should let all of you die. Then there will be no Rothschild, no Rockefeller, no nothing.
And they are
you
still
the
there.
demon.
And why they are still there? Because they were better than this all
They
other.
came.
You
They
are the
came to us.
demons, bro.
Yo, Malik, they came to us like, oh, please help us, Muslims. We helped you.
Yeah.
We took you under our wing. We risked our lives for you. We pushed,
Under
and now you
your wing? And
Yes.
they wick, maybe.
and then you come to us, and now you try to criticize.
The Jews are very deceivers, man. They're very crafty, like a snake.
Come on, man. They deny Jesus. They deny Muhammad. They deny everyone, man. They're just stupid.
Yeah, of course, because we knew it. We invented a story, and you guys were believing in it.
Stupid.
That's the point.
They deny Jesus. Pricks. That's what you are. That's pricks.
The Muslim guys denied Jesus too, right?
No. We accept Jesus as a Messiah. As a
No, they didn't accept Jesus, because if they would accept Jesus, they will believe in him, but they don't.
We do. You fool. You accept him as a mighty prophet and a Messiah.
No, if you believe in Jesus, and you will know Jesus is a God.
Oh, that's a belief now. But you as Jews, you deny Jesus, you deny Muhammad, you deny
You're
everyone.
going into ideology. No, Pio. You're going into ideologies now. He's talking about believing that Jesus Christ was a
Yes.
good man, a prophet of God.
Oh,
Boom.
he's
That's what he
amazing, man.
means. Boom. That's
No,
it. Now the ideologies can
he
change.
was
Even Christians have
fully
different faith,
deluded.
different beliefs on
He
who a
was
person
fully
is.
deluded and a
But
crazy.
we know that is the person. We believe that we agree that he's the Messiah. The Jews don't believe that he's a Messiah at all.
He was stupid. How can he be a Messiah? He
Oh,
does not.
And look at this piece of
meet
shit, the other one, as the
any-
Nazi
He
atheist.
didn't meet any requirements to be a
Shut up,
Messiah.
shut up.
Let us go. Let us go to your book, yeah, and prove why Jesus was not the Messiah.
Jesus
Go
was a
ahead.
Messiah.
Because
Isa bin
he said,
Maryam.
first of all,
Oh,
the Messiah has to be a Jew. So Muhammad falls out. Jesus is still in. He must be a member of the tribe of Judah.
Calm down.
Oh, Jesus is in, but Muhammad is not in.
Calm down.
And he has to be from King David and come from King Solomon. Now Jesus is out. Then he must gather all the Jewish people from the exile and return to Israel. None of them did it, so both are out. Then he must rebuild the Jewish temple in Jerusalem. None of them did. Both are out. He must
Let's talk about the book that you read every day,
and
the
he
Talmud.
must bring word peace.
Let's
Both
talk
are
about the
out.
Talmud, the
He
book that
must
you read every
influence
single day.
the whole world to acknowledge and serve the one God.
Go on, let's read the
out.
Talmud then.
So
Listen,
in
Pio,
10
you was never the son of Adam. You was never the son of Adam.
Yes.
of Adam.
Pio's the son of the devil. That's what he is.
Son of Esau.
I'm the son of my father.
No, you're
Yeah, the devil.
not the Israelite. You're not an Israelite.
Devil does not exist. Who are the Israelites? Who are the Israelites?
Oh.
My friend, you are. If there is the serpent seed, you are the serpent seed. I'm telling you.
I'm your
You
Messiah.
are the seed of
That's the
Satan.
point.
You
Believe in
come
me.
from the childlike. That's what you are.
Just
You
go
gremlin.
home and pray for me, and you will get your blessings.
No. We're trying to tell you, you're a son of a devil. You're a Satan.
Satan does not exist. It's only in your book.
It
Don't
does.
you
Satan
understand
Satan exists because you exist.
it? No. In my book, it does not say it says there is Satan. It's only in
Yeah.
your book.
Look at you.
And What does the Quran tell you? If you don't know
Yeah.
this stuff, just ask the people of the book. And
Devil is
I'm the
devil is-
only one here who
You
is.
are saying-
I'm
you are
the
saying-
only one
You're
here.
saying Lucifer don't exist in the Old Testament in the
Devil-
Torah.
Right.
Devil is greed. He is
Dumb
pride.
motherfucker.
Ego. This is
Fucking
devil.
idiot.
Ego.
How about in Isaiah? There's no devil there?
Yeah, he is.
There is no devil in Old Testament.
Liar.
Yeah, right.
Liar. Kadab.
No.
Kadab.
Just follow your book, Muslim brother, and ask the people who knows. And I'm from the people who you know. So if you don't know about your shit, just ask me, because it's told you, the Quran tells you to listen to me.
Devil is non-existent and in existence. He is both. He is in existence and non-existent at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Who is not in existence and existence at the same time? I didn't hear you. Who is in existence and non-existence at the same time?
The devil is non-existent and in existence at the same time. The
According
devil
to what? According to what?
Hey,
Of
Pio,
course.
who told you that there's no devil in the Old Testament? What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah, he's a liar. He's a liar.
More things about the devil in the Old Testament than anywhere.
Oh yes, my
And
boy.
I can point
Yeah,
it all out.
the devil is called Satan in the Old Testament. Lucifer,
It's not Satan. It's
the
the
fallen
guy.
angel, and he is known.
In the Old
And
Testament,
he is. You can
in the
find
Old
it if you type in
Yeah,
Numbers chapter
Satan.
22.
this
Verse
guy is working for God. So
38, you
how
will
can
see
he
it.
be the Satan?
And in the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 2, you will also see it. And in Zechariah, chapter 3, verse 1 to 7, you will also see it. And in 1 Chronicles, chapter 21, verse 1 to
Who
2,
is this guy working
you will also see
Who
it.
is this guy working for?
Yes. Oh, Akbar.
In Genesis, chapter 3, verse 1 to 15, you will also see it.
Yeah. And who is this guy working
Isaiah,
for?
chapter 14,
Yeah.
verse 12 to 17, you will also
Oh,
see
so
it.
our Muslim brother is still
Ezekiel chapter
believing
28,
in,
verse
in
11
the
to
Old
19, you will
Testament.
also see it.
Ooh, he
Yes, he
must
do.
be a Jew.
والحكمة والتوراة والإنجيل. You believe in the Torah and Injil?
And not it's more about the devil from the Hebrew text beforehand. So I don't know why you think there's none in the Old Testament. Why you think they just skipped the book?
Come on, man. He's trolling us, man. He knows he's there.
Come on,
It's
Pio,
not
bro.
there. It's not there. Because it's not the same person like in your books. Because in the old books, he's working for God, and he's not doing the opposite stuff.
Pio,
He's
quick.
not
I'm-
fighting
you're
against
wrong.
God or some shit.
Pio.
He's doing the stuff.
The devil is
Need to want.
personified.
Let me ask him.
Personified.
Ask him a question.
What I say, Pio, but it's the
Pio.
truth, man. It's in, it's in Wikipedia, man. Go have
So
a
let me
look.
ask-
Wikipedia, man.
Pio, let me ask you a
Isaiah
question.
chapter 14, verse 12 to 15.
Yeah, who cares about this book?
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 12 to 19.
You can't claim that it doesn't have it, man. It does. It does has
Yeah.
In the
more
book
shit.
of
No,
Isaiah, in the
devil
book of
does not
Ezekiel,
exist. Never
Pio.
it
existed
does. The
before.
verses are there. Shall I read it for you?
Pio, let me ask you a question.
No, you don't need
Shall I
to,
read it for
because
you?
I can provide you scriptures where there is no devil at all.
I'm going to read it to you.
Well,
That there
prove
is.
it.
You don't need to, because it's just according to your scripture. There are
Pio, let
other
me ask-
scripture where we will say there is no devil.
Pio, let me ask you a question.
No,
Pio, listen.
Listen, Pio, I've just proven
yeah.
it. Turning around saying no, it's not. Listen, I've just proven it, so that's the end of the subject. That means you don't get to read it. Because I could just put it in the chat, and everyone's just not going to believe you.
Pio,
It can be either which way you want it.
Pio.
Pio, you are so obsessed with me. I'm so impressed now. I love it.
You had it, and you fucked up when you said there's no devil in the Old Testament. You had it, bro. You had it, you won it, and then
No,
you
what he's trying to say that Lucifer is not the devil.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
No, you had it, Pio. You won it, and then you fucked up by saying that there is no devil in the Old Testament.
I had it, and I won it because there is no devil at all.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does the Old Testament...
Well, that's right. I know what you're saying, Ben, but you fucked up then by saying that it wasn't in the Old Testament. So what do you think everyone's going to do? They're gonna
What do you mean by Old Testament?
You said
Torah.
there's no mention of Satan in the
You
Old
see?
Testament.
You see, that's the only scripture you will read in.
Yo, guys,
But there are
before you
elder scripture than this, so you can
get
say
out,
elder
get out,
scripture
get out,
this, and there were no
get out.
You're not making sense, Theo. You're not
Okay,
making
the devil is not in the devil is not in the Torah, but the devil is it is in the Old Testament though.
Yeah,
It's in Hebrew text as
Who
well, man. I
cares?
don't know what.
Who cares?
I can.
Yeah.
I know,
Well, that's a
because
dead
you're
argument.
believing in this
Every Jew
Abrahamic
accepts the
religion,
book of
right?
Isaiah, you fool.
No.
Isaiah is part of the Old Testament, but it's not part of the Torah, you donkey.
I don't know. I don't know if there exists that Satan exists, and that is you personified. Satan exists for sure.
He's a fake Jew, guys. He's a fake Jew. Watch out.
That's what I'm saying, Peter. You dropped the ball, bro, by saying that.
I dropped the ball. Yeah, I dropped the ball.
Satan
But
is
both of them
Satan is
doesn't exist.
Satan.
Ooh,
Satan
fake Jew.
for sure. Satan is real, and that's you personified, embodied, physical.
Satan.
Yeah, and you are a Muslim, so you should listen to me
Oh.
because
And don't-
Muhammad listened to the Satanic
cry.
voices, right?
Don't cry, son. Don't cry. Calm down.
Who cries?
Down.
It's only you.
Theo, calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Calm down. You're Satan in body
Yeah,
form.
you also thought that A was an actual geneticist. You didn't realize that he wasn't. And when I
Yeah.
said no, you said I was a bastard, but I was right because he admitted that he wasn't. So
There
that's
is
the
no
time you're wrong.
Satan.
Yeah.
And there is no God, ladies.
Well, there is a Satan in the Old Testament, so your thing of saying that it's in the Old Testament.
I thought you was the creator. I thought you was the creator, P.O.
Pardon?
I thought you was the creator.
Yes.
You just then that means there is a God, there is a creator, and that's you. So you've contradicted yourself by saying that there is no creator.
So you should now say the Pir Shahada to me, right?
No, you said there's no God creator, but then that's a contradiction because you yourself think you're the creator.
That's not a contradiction. I said I'm not a god. I just created the world, but I'm not a god.
God means creator.
According to what?
According to the one who made up the definition, the one who made the word.
No. You are a Muslim, right? For you're the
No,
creator.
I'm not Muslim. I'm a born Sikh.
Oh, you were Sikh.
Born Sikh. I was born into Sikhi.
But you believe Sikhism or not?
Of course, I follow Sikhi. Of course, I'm a
Okay.
student. I'm a learner. I'm a learner. I'm not a disciple. I'm not a disciple. And both those words mean Sikh. Both those words mean
have
Sikh.
390 gods. I just fit in it, I think.
What?
Sikhism has 390 million gods. I don't think.
Verse 1, page 1, Ik Oan God means one, the very first, the number one. There is one universal creator which is eternal.
So you're believing in me now.
No, I said one. I said you said I believe in many. I said that there is one, but you yourself said that you are the creator. Think you're the creator. You think
Of
you're
course,
the creator.
of
You yourself
course.
think you're the creator.
I'm the creator of my life, and I'm the hero and the
So
god of my life.
Is a creator.
Yeah, still, I didn't understand what you said, but I will phrase my statement. I'm the god and hero of my life. So I
Then
am the
don't
creator.
say there's no God. Don't say there's no God.
So you will worship me from today now.
No, because see, I have a different. We don't force you into Sikhi. Don't force me into your religion, way of life.
I don't want you. I will say, don't
don't-
believe in it.
Ask that question if I'm going to follow you or not.
I told you, don't believe in me. Just believe in
But
you.
that's what I said I ain't going to worship you. That's what I said. You told me to worship you.
No, I told you 2 seconds ago, don't worship me, don't believe in me.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I'm saying too. So
Yeah, good.
now we
Yeah.
agree.
You know, I'm glad you're on the same page now.
Yeah, we are all lucky.
You know, Jesus Christ has returned because he sealed it off, man. Born in
Oh,
Punjab,
how can you
born
be
in
Sikh
Punjab,
and believe in Jesus Christ? Now you're telling shit.
1900. Listen, yeah, Jesus Christ already was born again.
From what?
Yeah, Google it. Ahmadi Muslims. His name was Mirza Ahmed, and he was the
Mirza
second.
Ahmed cannot be because Mohammedanism came after Christianity. So how can
Right,
be?
and they all believe that Christ is going to come again after Christianity.
Who believes it? Ah, the Muslims believe in it.
The Jews believe they're still waiting on the Messiah.
Jews
The
don't believe in it. What
Christians believe that he's came, and now that he's going to come for the second time. What is it when the Antichrist
you
and all
mean
that's going to be here?
he's
Yeah,
taking
and
off or what?
The Muslims believe that he's also going to come, but he's going to be a Muslim and live the Muslim way of life. And
Yeah.
but me
So he's jerking off all the
having
time
done my
because
own
he
investigation, yeah, I believe that Christ
Oh,
has
you have
already
your
came.
own investigation.
Christ has already came. He's already come, and he was born in 1900 something, and he
Yeah.
was born in
In
India. He was
fact,
born in India.
and
He was
even
born
in
in
our
India.
days, in fact, in our days, there are 10 Jesuses still living on this earth. Are you believing in any of them?
Now, because that's not according to scripture.
Why not? They will.
Because we
The
can see
scriptures
for
say
ourselves. Because we
they
can
will
see for
come,
ourselves.
and
Because
we have 10 of them
we can
here
see
right
for
now.
ourselves. We can see for ourselves. Read
So-
for ourselves. Read for ourselves, and that means you're a liar.
No, what do you mean? No, I said there are 10 Jesuses living still in this now, like now, right? So
Show me biblical verse. Show me biblical verse. Show me Quranic verse. Show
I
me
don't care
show me
about-
Quran,
no, I
Torah.
don't care about this stuff because
You don't care about you. You don't
as
care
a
about you.
stick, how can
The
you?
only sources.
How
You're
can
just
you
who?
use
What
them?
source are you? What source are you? You were born the other day. You know nothing about all other
I
thoughts
don't
of
know
way
thing
of
about you know. You're right.
different thought. You've not
Well, you didn't know that Satan wasn't in the Old Testament. That means you've never read it. You've never even seen the Old Testament. I could have told you hell
He's
has
never
fire and
What do
brimstone
you
comes
mean
straight out of the Old
He's
Testament.
never seen the Old Testament.
Elder.
Come on, man. That's the first thing. Satan wasn't mentioned in Genesis. That's all you mean. You've just forgotten that. You just think it was the whole Old Testament, but you don't realize it was one book in the New Testament. That's it.
No, it wasn't the.
Yeah.
First of all, it wasn't the one book because
bro.
it contradicts
Prove me wrong.
itself. What?
I said, prove me wrong then. I want to see you in front of everyone refute exactly what I just said. Go to Google and prove me wrong.
No, I don't need to Google it. I told you the New
Yes, you do.
Testament is just an invention like the Old Testament was. And there are older Testament than the Old Testament. And
Yeah,
there
and
are for
Satan's mentioning
sure.
them. I'm glad you brought them up. You mean the Masonic Hebrew text? Yes, he was mentioned in there numerous times.
I don't care about the Hebraic text or whatsoever. There are religions which are elder than this, and they don't have any concept of your stuff.
I'm not a religious person, man. I don't give nothing, man, but I don't get my facts wrong when I argue with the
you are
Muslims. bro.
trying to prove me one particular belief to
Yeah.
be true.
No,
Yeah.
no, I
Just
didn't.
one particular. You
No, I
don't.
didn't.
So what's the whole conversation about?
I just said to you, this is the third or fourth time, man. You got it wrong. I'm just correcting you.
Of
You got
what?
it wrong.
Of what?
You had the ball, and I said you dropped it. You had the ball, but you fucked it, man, Pierre. That's all.
No, I
You
didn't.
dropped the ball. You had him in the corners, and then you go, you know what? There was no mention of Satan in the Old Testament. You fucked it by saying that. So that's why they left. They had enough. They think you're full of shit because they Googled it, and I was right.
Oh,
That's what I'm
because
saying to you, man. Yeah. You think I'm what, a Muslim or having a go at you? I'm not. I'm just trying to get you to see what I'm
I
saying.
don't care what you are, because there is no Satan at all.
Well, I don't know why you're trying to push me to think I'm religious, man. I'm not.
If you're not believing in Satan. So here we
I
go.
don't believe I never said I did.
Yeah.
Then I just correct you on what you said, or you not. You can't fathom that.
No, if you don't believe in it, so why are you
you
arguing
can't-
against me at
Alright.
all?
No, that's all right. You can't understand what I'm saying. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, maybe I can't.
Dude, if you want to get a Muslim, ask him about where they get their money from. That's all you got to do. That's it. I've told everyone this, but nobody listens because everyone thinks they're such a fucking brain and they know everything and they get everything wrong and they stumble across on the way. You don't need to. Just ask them where they get their money from. That's it. And is their money halal or haram? That's it. If you can't do that, then nobody can debate with them. That's what I do, and they lose their shit. If you go to them, there's no mention of a devil. They're gonna call you out, bro. So it's better I do it for you than them.
Yeah, but the devil still doesn't exist. Whatever.
I know that, man. I don't think that the devil does, bro. I don't believe in any of it. I'm a fence sitter, bro.
So what's
Yeah.
the point? Well, why we
My
are
point
arguing?
is, you said, I'm going to say to you again, man, you said that there is no mention of Satan in the Old Testament. And I said, Pierre,
Yeah.
that's not true. There is a
Yeah.
mention of the fucking thing. That's all I'm saying.
But my following question was, who is the Satan working for? For whom is the Satan working in the Old Testament?
I don't know, man. I can't tell you
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I can tell you, he's working for God because he was a creation of God. So it's not the Satan, like you maybe understand it, or we have a concept of it. It's not the same concept like in Christianity, and it's not the same concept in Islam. So
That's fine, but you said that there was none. Now you're saying there
the
is.
person to you, or the figure, what you're
Yeah, you can say that. You
is
can do that. That's in the room and just say that what you're saying, but I'm just correcting you, man, because you just fucked it up then by saying there was no Satan and they left. They laughed at you, bro. That's why, man. I was trying to help you, man. You don't get it. On Pio, there's no Satan in. There is a Satan in the Old Testament. Just before you say any more, Google it. But you didn't listen. Yeah.
but it's not the same person.
It's the same thing, man, as the New Testament. It's just not the same thing as what Hollywood made it with fucking red and devil horns and fucking.
No, it's not the same
No.
stuff. It's not the same stuff
Not the same as that.
because the Satan is mentioned in the New
Yeah.
Testament.
Oh, listen, plenty of Christians know what Satan is. They can describe Satan biblically and all that. Plenty of them. So of course people know what Satan is.
Yeah, but it's not the same guy. It's just
what's the point of
he's
that?
making no. The point of it is that the Satan is making the dirty work for God. It's not like he's fighting the God or going against him or whatsoever. He's just making the dirty work. And the Satan in Christianity is someone who is trying to gamble against God. And in Islam, it's someone who deceives you and gives you bad thoughts and stuff. No, it's not the same person.
They have to scare you with a punishment. That's why they made that shit up, bro. Otherwise, you'd be running around killing people thinking that you're part of God. And they don't want that. So they had to scare people into thinking, well, if you do that, then this is what happens to you. You know? That's where that comes from. You had a PO.
Yeah.
You had him. You had them all. I was like, fucking hell. And then you said that. I went, oh, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You had it.
At least they left, so it's okay anyway.
You had it, bro. You had him, though, man. I'll give you that. But you just, oh, fucking hell. I don't believe in a devil, man, and all that shit. I don't believe in any of it, bro. I think it's a joke. Yeah, all of it. Bro, I just spent last night watching about how many fucking terror plots have been stopped. Documentary, series, documentary.